My name is Wayne Hilton, and I'm the artist behind the HUESOS project. HUESOS, or Beautiful Bones, is an art exhibition and book made up of 15 individual installations inspired by the Mexican holiday, Dia de los Muertos, and specifically the Catrina figure, or the female skeleton figure, by Mexican illustrator José Guadalupe Posada. The 15 installations and book will be completed over the next year, and the premiere of the exhibition will be Dia de los Muertos 2013. Each of the individual installations begins with the central figure, which is the female skeleton. This figure, this character, is portrayed in a variety of scenarios. Primarily through her costume and through posturing, a wide variety of emotion and expression are achieved. The intention of this emotion is to connect the viewer to the piece. The next element is the environment in which the figure is portrayed. This created environment is critical because it has to support both the aesthetic of the figure and give the viewer a sense of her history, her story. Finally, the case in which these pieces are contained. This is her world. The case has got to specifically represent where the piece is coming from, most likely the place she was at, literally or perhaps metaphorically, when she crossed over to whatever you want to think of as the afterlife. Having been around the influence of Latino culture my entire life, Dia de los Muertos is one of my favorite and most inspired holidays. I love the idea of a celebration, something positive around the act of remembrance. Next year, 2013, is the centennial anniversary of Posada's death. My intention is that HUESOS will be an homage to both Posada and his figure Catrina, bringing recognition and an awareness to the many artistic expressions that Posada's work inspired. When I started conceptualizing this body of work, one of my primary intentions was to work in a medium that would let me draw from all of my creative and artistic experience. As you look at the individual figures for each installation, you will see sculpture, fabric manipulation, sewing, beading, painting, millinery work, wire and paper manipulation, paper mache, really anything that falls into three-dimensional artistic fabrication. As an artist, and frankly, as a consumer, the most important aspect of my approach to creating these pieces is that virtually everything is made from recycled and repurposed materials. There are several reasons why the book needs to evolve with the exhibit. First of all, because of the level of detail in the individual pieces, they are natural for photography.
Wayne and I have collaborated on many projects over the years, and when we first started discussing the HUESOS project, it was obvious to me that photography needed to be incorporated. The pieces embrace the camera. It's very interesting to see how in front of the lens they come alive. So it's through the book and photography that we're able to make the work more accessible to a lot more people, which is amazing.
If you look at Posada's work, his illustrations, oftentimes they were a visual comment on some type of written word, perhaps a book, magazine, even sheet music. Most importantly, there was a definite relationship between art and word.
Cuando Wayne se acercó a mí para pedirme que escribiera algunas palabras para su trabajo, para su maravilloso trabajo, me pareció totalmente natural. Es así como siento que las palabras serían la pieza final de la obra de Wayne. Su obra inspira mi poesía, pero también mi poesía inspira su obra. Esto ha sido como bailar juntos, como encontrar una canción que siempre hubiera estado escrita para los dos.
The 15 figures, the Catrinas, for HUESOS are done. And as we showed you earlier, one of the full installations is also complete. Funding for the project would be used to complete the remaining 14 installations as well as produce the book. Funding for the project would be divided equally in 4 ways. First, to purchase the laser cutter, which is the machine that's used to do the intricate detailing that you see on the exterior of the cases. Next is to purchase the materials needed to fabricate the environments and the cases themselves. Third is for the editorial, photographic, and design support needed in producing the book. And finally, the resources needed to produce the rewards for all the supporters of the project. One of the most important aspects of this Kickstarter campaign are the rewards. Over the last several months, I've been working very closely with Joe Barella, who is an incredible printmaker and one of the creative forces behind the visual aesthetic for the group Pearl Jam.
I think when I see Wayne's work, I'm amazed at the amount of detail that he puts into every piece. The print Wayne and I have been working on started off with one of Wayne's drawings, and I think together we created something unique and special. Created something special that captures the spirit of Posada's work. I think it's exciting to be part of a project, a vision that has endless possibilities.
My sincere gratitude goes out to each and every person that stands behind this project. I would like for as many people as possible to experience my excitement and be a part of the creativity and joy that unfolds over the next year. Thank you.